This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. As you can tell, I've been treating myself. Much as I love my Scott Guitar's signature John Robson guitar, I am a bit of a sucker for a bargain. So, let's cue the unboxing music. Okay, this is the Sub-Zero Paradigm semi-hollow guitar. Now, if you're not familiar with Sub-Zero guitars, they are the in-house brand for a British music retailer called Gear for Music. In much the same way as Toman has Harley Benton, Gear for Music does Sub-Zero guitars. I've put a full spec, or the link to the full spec, down in the description if you want to check it out further. But the headline news is that you get a chambered mahogany body, a maple neck with 22 medium jumbo frets, a rather lovely looking flamed maple top, obviously only a veneer. You get, but it still looks pretty, doesn't it, a pair of Alnico P90 pickups, and up at the top end a graphite nut. And all of that will set you back a shade under 180 quid. So we'll talk about what the guitar's like to play, you know, how it arrived and everything in a moment. But first of all, let's have a listen to some tones that it produces. You're going to hear all three settings on the pickup selector played through various different settings, which you'll see on screen. But briefly, you're getting a clean sound, a bit of a crunchy sound, and a bit more high gain kind of tone. Let's hear how it sounds. So there you go, some rather grown-up sounding tones coming out of this guitar, I have to say. If you're interested in hearing more about this guitar, more what it sounds like in a mix and everything, then check out Saturday's video that's coming up on Saturday, funnily enough, where I do a bit of an extended solo using this guitar. But my overall impressions are very, very favourable of this guitar. It does have a couple of flaws, which we'll discuss in a moment, but, you know, it arrived with a decent setup. In fact, the only setup work I've had to do to this is it turned up with a sort of no-name brand of 9-gauge strings on that weren't that good, to be honest, so I took them off and put a set of 10s on, and obviously a little bit of truss rod tickling and intonation adjustment there to sort that out. But, you know, that wasn't the fault of the guitar being set up badly, it was just the fact that I went up a gauge in strings. It's got a really rather comfortable C-shaped neck, low action with no fret buzz or choking or anything like that. You know, very, very well set up in that respect. Beautifully cut nut. Action is absolutely first class at the first fret, and you know, so it's a very playable, comfortable guitar that sounds good. So what are the things I don't like about it? Well, there is the tiniest little bit of fret sprout. In fact, it's not even fret sprout, it just feels like the ends of the frets haven't really been smoothed off properly. You know, it's like they've gone over them with a rough file to kind of shape them, but they haven't kind of gone through the grades to kind of get them to a nice polish. So I'll probably sort that out at some point, but it's not intrusive in any way. You've really got to kind of grasp it to feel it. It doesn't kind of interfere with the playing experience, which is why I haven't been bothered to do anything about it for now. The main thing that lets this guitar down, though, are the tuners. They get the guitar in tune and they keep it there, but they don't do it in a particularly smooth or well lubricated feeling way. They're a bit lumpy and a bit gritty feeling, and you know, sometimes you can just get that kind of thing where you're just below the note and then you're just above the note. It's, you know, because it's the way the tuners are a bit sort of lumpy. But I've got a set of rather good Vanson tuners on order. If you don't know about Vanson stuff, it's absolutely fantastic. You know, I've got their pickups in my signature guitar, and I've always found the tuners to be, you know, if you've got a set that are a little bit, you know, letting the side down, as it were, then you don't have to spend a lot to get some Vanson ones. I think they're under 20 quid, and you've got a reasonably good set of tuners that work very well and feel very smooth. So yeah, I mean, apart from that little bit of fret sprout and you know, the tuners which I'm replacing, you know, I'm very happy with the guitar. I bought it on a whim, thinking, well, you know what, I play guitar for a living, so it's kind of tax deductible, and if I have to sell it and lose a few quid because sell it because I don't like it and lose a few quid, then it's not the end of the world. But you know what? This is a keeper. This one is staying here. It's a beautiful looking guitar, I think, and it sounds good and it plays nice. What's not to like? And as I say, 180 quid, you can't go far wrong, can you? So there you go, folks. That's the video for today. Hope you've found it useful, informative, and hope you've enjoyed looking at my new guitar. And if you have, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and why not give me a like while we're at it. Don't forget the live stream tomorrow, 5 PM Friday UK time, where we just sit around and have a beer and talk about guitars. What's not to like about that? It's a great way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.